In a remote mountain village, nestled among whispering pines and ancient stones, lived a young man named Kael. Kael was known for his tireless spirit. He rose with the sun, worked harder than anyone in the village, and yet, success remained out of reach. Frustrated and confused, Kael began to question everything. Why am I giving everything and getting nothing in return? One evening, after yet another day of disappointment, Kael decided to seek the guidance of the legendary hermit sage who lived deep within the forest. This man, it was said, held answers not found in books or teachings, answers forged in silence and insight. Kael set off at dawn, and by midday stood before the sage's hut, nestled among ancient trees. The old sage sat in stillness, eyes closed, breathing with the rhythm of the earth. Kael waited. When the sage opened his eyes, Kael bowed respectfully and spoke. "Master, I labor day and night, yet I fail. Please, what am I doing wrong?" The sage regarded him kindly, then asked softly, "Do you truly seek the secret to success?" Kael nodded without hesitation. "Then," said the sage, reaching into his hut and handing Kael a simple wooden spoon filled to the brim with oil, "walk around my sanctuary. Observe everything, but not a single drop may be spilled." Kael nodded and walked carefully, so carefully that his eyes rarely left the trembling surface of the spoon. When he returned, the oil remained untouched. "Tell me, Kael," the sage asked, "what did you see?" Kael frowned. "Nothing, master. I was too focused on not spilling the oil." The sage nodded and said, "Go again, but this time take in every detail, the garden, the wind chimes, the carvings, the birds. Still, do not let the oil spill." Kael ventured forth once more. He noticed the vibrant orchids blooming beneath the windows, the soft rustle of bamboo in the breeze, the mural of stars painted across the ceiling, the laughter of birds. He returned, smiling, but a few drops of oil shimmered on the ground. The sage looked at the spilled oil, then into Kael's eyes. "This is the truth you came to find," he said quietly. "When you give all your attention to a single task, you risk missing life itself. But when you try to take in everything, you may neglect the very thing you're responsible for." "Success," he said, "is not in obsession nor in distraction. It is in balance, the rare art of walking through life with purpose while never forgetting to look up at the sky." Kael stood silent, but his heart stirred. The lesson sank deep. From that day, Kael worked not just with intensity, but with presence. He chased his goals, but also embraced the beauty along the way. And in time, success found him. Not just in achievements, but in a life finally lived fully. The secret of success is balance. Focus fiercely, but never forget to live gently.